Hi, in this video we are going to see how we can pre-process PDFs and images using Unscript library. So there are different methods to pre-process the data, and some of them include document layout detection and vision transformer. So these are different type of pre-processing technologies that we can use. So first let's get into document image analysis. So pre-processing with rule-based parsers, many document types such as HTML, Word docs and Markdown includes formatting information. These documents can be pre-processed with rule-based parsers. For other documents such as PDFs and images, formatting information is visual because they don't contain such formatting information inside the document. So these are the two methods: document layout detection and vision transformer. So document layout detection uses an object detection model to draw bounding boxes across the documents around the layout elements on the document image, while vision based transformer model takes a document image as input and produces a text representation of structured output such as JSON. So let's first discuss about document layout detection. So in that, vision detection is done. They that identify and classify bounding boxes using a computer vision based model such as YOLO or Detectron. Then text extraction is done. Extract text from bounding box using OCR wherever necessary. And direct extraction for some documents like PDF, text can be extracted directly from document without OCR. This is the YOLO model which goes behind the bounding box detection. So as you can see in this example, for different parts in the content, there is bounding box which has been drawn, such as title, narrative text, and also the table. Now coming to vision based transformer model for getting the text out of the document, input image is passed to the encoder and decoder produces text output. Document understanding transformer is a common architecture. OCR is not required. So here you can see the flow diagram. There's an input image, there's this encoder and also a decoder, and then there's this structured JSON output. So this is the example of vision transformer. For example, this is the PDF which we are giving as the input, and this is the output that we get in form of JSON using the vision based transformer. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of both methods. In case of document layout model, there are these two advantages. They have fixed set of element types and we can get bounding box information. And the disadvantages, you require two models. One is for object detection and other is for OCR for getting the text out of it, and it is less flexible. In case of vision based transformer model, it is more flexible for non-standard document types like forms, and it is adaptable to new ontologies. Disadvantages, the model is generative and it is prone to hallucination and repetition. And also it is computationally expensive because to run a transformer model, you would need a good GPU, and also it would take more time to generate the output. Okay, now let's dive into the Jupyter Notebook to see how we can use these two different methods. So first we are filtering out the warnings. Then we are importing some important libraries from Unstructured. So there is this partition HTML and partition PDF that we have also seen in the previous video, which extracts text out of HTML and also the PDF documents. Then we are setting up the API keys. Now we have one HTML file, and this is the screenshot of that HTML file on which or using which we are going to extract the information out. So this is how we are giving the file name, and we have done the extraction from the HTML page, and then we can also see the output of the elements which are extracted. So this is the previous method that we used to extract the information out of HTML pages. And same with the PDF file. Partition PDF is the function that we used to use before, and these are the elements which are extracted out. Now in this cell, we are going to use a different technology, which is document layout models. So in this case, we are using a YOLO based model to extract information out of a document, first by drawing bounding boxes over the document and then extracting information using OCR. So in this case, we are storing all the elements in DLD, document layout model technique, and this is the variable, and we can also then print out the information. So as you can see, we are able to successfully extract the information out of the file. Now see how many elements were there when we did the HTML extraction. It was 35. And in this case, if we categorize into different categories, narrative text, there were 23 elements, title 10, and uncategorized 2. And in case of document layout method, let's see how many elements were there. There were 39 elements, out of which narrative text is 28, header 6, title 4, and footer 1. So we can see, like, using different techniques, we can extract information differently. But in these two methods that we discussed, the document layout models and the vision transformer, it is like much more easier to extract information out of the document where the information is in a unstructured way and there is no metadata inside the document itself for a good output.